Test 1, 2, check. I just needed that to figure out the focus of my camera. How y'all doing? Feeling good? Good. I have no idea what the I have no idea what the topic's gonna be. I also have to put my lasagna in the oven in 5 minutes, which is probably when my oven will be preheated. But let's just start. This is 175. I'm going to incline this. It's going to be a little weird because I gained weight too fast in the past couple of weeks. And so I've been kind of on maintenance right now, sitting at 168, 169 probably. And my strength has felt good. So I don't know. This could go well. It could go poorly. I'm just gonna have some fun and work hard. So here we go. 175, 410. That was probably like, damn, I don't know. RPE 9? That did not feel good. My God. Okay. Maybe I hold off on this weight because that was excruciating. Yeah, on rep like 7 and 8, I was like, there's no way. There simply is no way. And I got it, but God, that last rep was just like, can't have that. When your workouts are an RPE on incline bench, you gotta settle down. I could do it on bicep curls or shoulder laterals. Okay, but compound lift like this, unfortunately. So I'm going to write that in my little booklet. And we are going to move on from that. Dang. And I have gone up pretty much every session. Granted, I've missed like a week here and there of incline, so really you could count that as a week break. So I got a week break here. So what's today? 10th? Yeah. 175, 410. Too hard. In all caps. So yeah, I'll chill on that. Ow. So yeah, I mean, how y'all doing? You having a good day? Feeling good? I'm certainly feeling good. I've been reading up a little bit too much about health, supplementation, shit like that. And, I've just been looking into the fact that my multivitamin might have been contributing to my medium irritability. Yeah. Like I've kind of been taking a high dose of taurine before bed, and people are like, oh yeah, this taurine makes me irritable. So I'm like, God damn it, I gotta stop taking taurine. And then someone else is like, yeah, glycine too. I take magnesium bisglycinate. Dang it. Stop that for a bit. And then I asked ChatGPT, and it's like, many of the multivitamins have a lot of B vitamins that are methylated, or like they start with methyl, like methylcobalamin, methylfolate. Those can over-methylate your system, which means it donates a methyl group or some shit. I don't know the chemistry of it. The summary of it is essentially too much of that can make you anxious, irritable, tired and wired. Yeah. So I was like, God damn it. Here I am thinking I'm doing myself a favor, getting a multivitamin in, covering my bases. Nope, actually I'm making myself worse off. And I have noticed I find it hard to get out of bed. Shit pisses me off really easily. And the shit that does piss me off really easily pisses me off for a long time. And it's just like, oh my God. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm making steps in my mind, whatever. I'm trying to be more mindful and let go of things and be a little bit more stoic, although I hate the whole stoicism movement at this point. But still, I was like, oh my God, like, shit just pisses me off so bad sometimes. And I have to go on, like, a walk or talk to myself in a voice memo just to, like, tamp down the rage or, like, anxiety in my body. So, now that I've seen multiple things I've been doing in my supplementation stack could be fucking me up, I feel a little bit more in control of my life. Like, I'm not just being ripped around every which way. So hopefully in a week I feel a little better. And then we'll see where to go from there. I don't know if that means just like dropping the multi for a little bit and then just like focusing on getting vitamins from food, but whatever. And so that's the topic of this video, but I'm going to do editing magic to come back after I put my lasagna in the oven. Be right back. Because if the sun shines, we shine together. You can be shine for each other. I was every cup of bubbles, a friend, couple chickens, I would do it, you the end. Sorry, I've been listening to ultra masculine white girl playlists, and oh my God, that shit goes kind of dummy. Like dummy. All the typicals, Lady Gaga, whoever sang a Tuvlo. We different and the same. Gave you another name. Switched up yeah. So, like, that kind of deal. Yeah, what the hell was I talking about? A lot of the shit that you feel might not even be your actual internal spirit, whatever. The way you feel might very highly be affected by the shit you're putting in your body. Duh. Okay, sorry, jeez. I get it, It's obvious for some people, but even simple things, like eating too many Brazil nuts will make you, sick and make you have brittle nails. What? Shit just kind of flies under the radar over your head, and you don't think about it. So, it's not that you need to be overly autistic and be like, this is every single thing I'm putting into my body, and this is my blood work telling me every vitamin and mineral that is inside my body. Okay. But you can also, detach from yourself for a little bit and be like, okay, I'm upset and shit, this might not be totally me. For people who have chemical imbalances, even, that's not their fault. That's just how their body is. In the same way, the chemicals and the fucking nutrients that are inside of your body at the current time affects the output of you, aka your emotions and your actions and etc. So you kind of have to work with that and realize that the things you do aren't always just you. It could be you modified by all the things that are going on in your freaking biology. And so it's important to, at some points, evaluate how your biology is doing. Oh, my vitamin D is freaking in the goddamn shitter. No wonder I'm depressed and I hate everything. That's why people say, oh, why do I feel like I'm on crack when the spring sun comes out? Adoy, because you're getting vitamin D that you haven't gotten into your diet otherwise. Right? You have a fruit smoothie with some spinach and kale. Oh, I feel so good. Duh. Oh, I'm drinking water. I feel good. Duh. Right? So, like, they're not exclusive. You know, the shit that you put in your body and then the way you feel. You're not just like, oh, yeah, I'm healthy, but, like, I'm still pissed off at the world and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, then maybe there's some interaction going on. You can't just take for granted that, like, oh, yeah, I eat all okay, whatever, like, and I take a multivitamin, some fish oil, whatever. Time to get a little analytical, baby. Okay? Because shit affects everything. Everything's connected, blah, 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 all that spiritual nonsense, but it's real. Okay? It's fucking real. Every goddamn day, I connect more with the shit I see on YouTube about vibration and energy and manifestation and law of attraction and belief. Like, belief, that's a big one. And I will segue into that right after this absolutely boss-ass set of 170. Here we go. Boss ass. Good. Makes sense I'm not going up crazy because I'm not gaining weight. Also, I don't really know how much higher I could really get on incline bench. Because you know, that caps out before flat bench, of course. I got one more set to go. My camera has a 20-minute recording limit. I'm at 15 minutes right now. I'm just going to stop and start it right quick, just to be safe. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Belief, fucker. Oh, perfect, actually. This is actually a great segue because I had this... Well, I didn't have this thought. I saw a post last night. I'll never be able to find it. But it was like... God damn it. What was it? It was... I read it to myself, too, in a voice memo, but obviously I can't go back and listen to it. But it was something like, act as if what you want you already have. The universe will transform itself to fit. You get what I'm saying, you know? You believe that you are some way, and the universe will transform around that. And I thought to myself, like, you know, it's common. People say, you know, you are who you surround yourself with, right? Obviously, if you're in a group of deadbeats who cut class and play video games all day and, you know, I don't know, throw rocks at homeless people, you're going to probably throw rocks at homeless people, right? You might be squeamish at first, like, oh, I don't know. But, you know, 2 weeks later, you're going to be like, suck it, hobo, suck it. Wait, pass me the sharp ones. Yeah. Bwah, bwah. Okay. Duh, right? Because it's real hard to not be shaped by the people around you. You say shit like, oh, you know, I'm my own person. Like, I won't be influenced, blah, blah, blah. But we've all been in, like, 8th grade. And you try and, for, like, 2 weeks, be, like, really cool. And then you realize, like, oh, I'm a fraud. Like, all these people I tried to be cool for, like, when I'm around them, like, oh, I started vaping or whatever. You hear stories. You're like, yeah, I started vaping because I wanted to be cool. I wanted to fit in. That's the biggest thing. Fitting in. You're just like this clay. You're this claymation, right? And you're trying to fit in. So the friends around you is this, I don't know, square hole. And you're a blob. And then you slowly become the rectangle. Right. Common knowledge. But, what about the reverse way? Huh? What about the reverse way? You go into an environment, it shapes who you are to fit in that environment. But what about believing you are a certain way, and the universe shaping around that, right? Like the hole, the rectangle hole. Say you're a frickin' like a big circle, and the hole, whatever the object that contains the hole is also made of clay. So you're a circle, and it might be a square at first, but it's turning into a circle to fit you, to fit into you, fit around you, I guess you could say, because you're going into a hole still. Unless you don't want to go into a hole. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a hole. Whatever you want. Obviously, this is like spiritual mumbo-jumbo, like, oh, obviously the universe can't, like, literally shape around me. Like, people around me aren't just gonna become hypnotized and start acting like I'm a CEO. But you think about it in a more, like, real-life sense. You act more leaderly. You have more faith in yourself. You believe that you can get things done. Suddenly, people start to rely on you more because they know that you're a dude that gets shit done and someone who is confident in what they say and what they believe in. Suddenly, you get more opportunities thrust upon you. Jobs, gigs from friends, connections made with friends of friends. They say, oh yeah, I know this guy. I know Nathan. Nathan's a G, bro. Nathan's like, he'll hold it down, you know? Oh yeah. Robert told me about you. Yeah, I'm actually doing this crazy new gig. I'm actually doing this house party for my fraternity. And actually, that'd be really sick if you could cover for me and do like 2 hours of DJing. I'll pay like $1,000. You just made $1,000 DJing for Nathan's friend. Or, wait, who is the... No, Nathan... Robert... You just made a gig with Robert's friend. You are Nathan. You have to be Nathan. Okay? But think about that. No, the universe doesn't like magically transform around you, but suddenly it's like the universe will treat you the way that you are treating yourself. You feel like a piece of shit. People are going to be like, oh yeah, I don't really want to hang around him. He's kind of a piece of shit. It kind of like seems like a Debbie Downer, always is like complaining and judging other people and like is lazy. I'm not going to reach out to him to like hang out. Or, oh yeah, I heard he like DJs. Oh yeah, but he kind of gave up on that. Like he does it from time to time. Oh, whatever. I'll go find someone else for my fraternity gig. Right? You just lost the opportunity for a fraternity gig for $1,000 for 2 hours. Because you don't believe in yourself. And suddenly the universe believes that as well. And so it's like that belief in yourself like bleeds into everywhere. And so then you say, oh, that's just like fake it till you make it type shit. Like that's just, you're just being an actor. And so, okay, maybe you are being an actor a little bit. But that's, I think, where faith comes in. And that's where people kind of get, a little squeamish, like, or just a little antsy, like, oh, I don't want to just, like, I don't have any evidence for why I should be good at this or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, think of, like, a close friend. They might not have, like, the best evidence for why they're so good at A or B, but you're their friend, and so, you want to believe. You want to believe that they'll be good at A or B. And so you're like, you know what, yeah, I believe in him. I don't know for sure whether he's super good at DJing or something, but I hope he is, I hope and I have faith that he is. Why don't you have that faith for yourself? And if you don't have faith for your friends, then, I don't know, that's a different thing. But, it helps to be a little delusional, like a bit, just a small wee bit, because, like, what is belief? All right, let me try and piece this together. What is belief if not the hope that you could be something greater? The slightly delusional visualization of your future self that you have no evidence for, but you want to. And that belief dictates how you act right now. So, yes, that future you, who you have no idea how you could become that person, that you is in a way like spiritually connected to you, because at least you have something to shoot for now. You have a light at the end of the tunnel. You didn't have anything before. Maybe you did, whatever. But like you have something in mind. And so you try and become that person, and it feels weird at first because you don't know what you're doing. But if you just have a little bit of faith in yourself, you say, you know what, maybe I could become that one day. How? I have no fucking idea. But you just go about your life with the faith that you could be that. And so when you act like that, people around you start seeing it. The people who are jealous of that slightly delusional faith will be like, why are you even doing this, dude? Like, so many people do this already. Like, you're not going to make it. Like, honestly, just focus on your job. Like, focus on your 9-to-5 job, honestly, because, like, you're not going to... That probably won't amount to anything. It's probably a waste of your time. People who tell you that are scared. People who tell you that are scared that you will achieve that. And when you achieve that, they have no excuse for why they couldn't do what they want to do. So don't listen to that. And then the people who uplift you and want to support you will come. The opportunities will come. Slowly the universe shapes around who you want to be. And so I think it's really important to keep that energy and keep that faith day by day, because just as you become what you surround yourself, the universe becomes what you believe about yourself. So it's kind of this, this mutual transformation. You affect the universe and the universe affects you. So you have the choice to go where you want in the universe. That's why people say, like, oh, I went backpacking in Thailand, or I moved to a completely new state and I became a new person, right? Going into the environment. But when you change that belief in yourself, that faith, you have that faith in yourself, you could be right where you were before, but suddenly the universe shapes around you. And so when one takes a dip, the other is going to take a dip. You have to spend, a month in a shitty place. Like you lost your job and now you got to live in some like shitty brothel. Is that what it's called? Brothel? Or is it hostel? Brothel? No, brothel is prostitutes. Sorry. I think. I don't know. Hostel. You live in a shitty hostel with a bunch of deadbeat people who are all like feeding off of each other's degeneracy, and they all just smoke weed and play video games all day. That's not going to get you anywhere. Suddenly your belief in yourself is going to take a dip. Say you have a loss one day, whatever. Your self-esteem takes a dip. Suddenly the universe starts acting as if you are that loser that you believe you are. It's a feedback loop, right? And when one dips, the feedback loop sucks more. And so one and the other, universe and you, shape each other. So you got to put that energy into both sides. And then that cycle of you will become stronger. You will become the person you want to be. The universe will treat you like the way you want to be. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry about that. It would have been nicer if I wrote that down. And I was like that typical spirituality person who has like the chakras on a whiteboard, and you're like, this is manifestation, and then you got to plunge it down into your root chakra. You got to shit it out. I don't have that, so maybe I'll invest in a whiteboard and do like a real like analysis. But it's not like this crazy like spiritual mumbo jumbo. It just like makes sense. You feel like a piece of shit, people are going to treat you like a piece of shit. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You surround yourself with pieces of shit, you're going to act like a piece of shit. And so you do both of these things at the same time, you are going to continually prove to yourself and to people around you and to the universe that you are a piece of shit. When one changes, suddenly another changes. When both change, you're fucking unstoppable. That's it, bro. That's fucking it. That's the TLDR. I'm gonna fucking fuck this. I'm gonna fuck this. Here we go. It did not help that I was like screaming before that set, so I definitely like depleted my oxygen. But right there, that's... Oh, shit. Oh, no! Oh, wait, I still have 4 minutes to go? Oh, because I was putting in my lasagna. Right. Wait, does that make any sense? Yeah, it does. Okay. I got 4 minutes left, so we're fine. that was my last set, but thank you for listening to that absolute crazy ramble. I've been kind of on my, like, schizo shit in the past couple videos. The last one, I talked about that whole internet solipsism thing, which I still got to make a really good video essay about. Or at least, like, a more drawn out and organized version of it. Maybe with a little pre-roll and a little... Wait, not pre-roll. B-roll. I'm thinking of weed because my buddy's supposed to pick me up stuff from a dispensary. B-roll, some memes splinter sliced. But yeah, I think that would be really cool because it's a thing that I truly believe. I don't know if it's right, but yeah, it would be a scary thing. But I mean, right here, I think even after literally 2 days, I think, without taking my multi or taurine or the magnesium glycinate, I asked ChatGPT not just about the over-methylation thing, but also, like, I asked it, like, oh, how many of these things could affect brain fog? And then, same kind of deal. I think it just told me to stop taking taurine, the multi, for a little bit, and just see what happens. And I think even magnesium glycinate. And, I mean, right there, I went through this pretty wacko, long monologue. Minimal stuttering, and a pretty, I don't know, like a well thought out, organized stream of consciousness that I don't think I would have done if I was all brain foggy. I don't feel brain foggy right now. I feel good. So that's solid. So I think conclusion of the video is understand that the way you act is not always just you. It could be a whole host of things. So don't fully blame yourself. It could be the shit you put in your body. Again, connecting it to the later idea, could be the people you're surrounding yourself with. So get analytical. Get some blood work done. Evaluate the social circles that you're in, etc. It's not just, oh, I'm anxious because I'm an anxious person. Like, no, there could be so many other factors. And then believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Just as you become the people you surround yourself with, the universe shapes around the person you try to be. Is that a good way of saying that? Yeah. How many more seconds do I have? I got a minute. Okay. I'll say it better. Just as you become what you surround yourself with, the universe becomes... No, I got nothing. You get what I'm saying. You shape, oh my God. Now the brain fog's coming back. You become the universe shapes you. Your surroundings shape you to fit you in. But when you become someone, or when you try to be someone, when you try to be someone, the universe shapes around that person, that archetype, that character. Oh my God. Talk to you later. That was awful.